boy. Good morning. Or, technically it's not quite morning yet. It's 5:23 in the morning. I am on my way to Philadelphia to catch a train to Baltimore, Maryland. Yeah, welcome to my commuting life. Been a while. I decided, you know what? Let's motovlog my morning commute, my super early morning commute. You know, where I get up at like 4:45 and get dressed, get ready, load up the bike, and trek across state lines, multiple state lines in this case, all for my first morning class of a full day of teaching. It has been quite some time since I've motovlogged. It feels good, kind of exciting. Look at that beautiful full moon. I don't know if I heard something about a blood moon or harvest moon or something. Clearly I'm not an astronomer. Anyway, pretty cool looking. Yeah. Back to riding, back to motovlogging. And it's been at least probably 3, maybe 4 months since the last time I posted anything. And oh, that's complicated. It's been trying, I guess, about the past 6 months or so. Where to start? Oh boy. I guess going back to last summer, and I had noted it in one of my blogs that the University of the Arts, school where I've been teaching for about 33 years, school where I got my undergrad degree, where I met my wife, who was also an alum, illustrator, shockingly, unexpectedly closed. And when I say closed, they announced on a Friday and told everyone, faculty, staff, and students, that the school would be closed within a week, the following Friday, which, you know, is pretty much illegal. And to this day, they have not given a specific answer as to why, other than it was, you know, related to finances, some sort of an unforeseen problem that they could not pay or overcome. Sounds like BS to me. Sounds very sketchy, and there have been investigations and lawsuits. We still have no answers. Regardless, yeah, I was out of a job for them. But that was not the only place where I was teaching. I was teaching at a number of different places, such as where I'm going today. But it was, you know, it hurt. It was a loss. My alma mater. Place where I had taught the longest, the first, where I was, you know, fellow faculty members who at one point were my teachers, so that was interesting and kind of cool. And now it's heartbreaking. So, you know, that took the wind out of my sails a little bit. And I guess starting last fall, my mother-in-law, my wife's mother, was starting to have some health issues, and found herself in a rehab center, going back and forth from there to hospital. And, you know, my wife and I would go up to visit her as often as we could, almost twice a month, if possible. And unfortunately, my mother-in-law passed away. It was a few days before Christmas, and that was hard. That was hard on everyone. Given her health, it was not unexpected, but it still hurts, regardless. She was great. She was 92. Lived an amazing life. My wife and her mom were very close, so it was very hard on her. And that was hard all around for everyone. just adding more to the craziness that we are going through here. Where to start politically, socially. Wow, that guy just ran that red light. The little things like that. You know, I have not been into motovlogging. Trying to just, reassess what's going on with everything. You know, and there were some problems also with my bike. Also, last summer, someone knocked over my bike. Not like a car, it was parked in a lot, and my wife and I had gone to our town's farmer's market, came back, and someone had knocked it over. And I'm guessing, like, not backing up their car, but I think they just pushed it out of the way because, I don't know, it was in the way of their car or something like that. It had some just more, like, cosmetic scratches on it and stuff like that, and I got that fixed, but, I started to hear a strange noise from the engine. And that got progressively worse. And so it really kind of hit a point where I go, like, this is not good. And I took it in, and yeah, there were some major problems with the flywheel and the clutch, number of other different things. I got it fixed. It's running so good now, but yeah, that was kind of expensive. Another thing that kind of hit me hard. So yeah, Philadelphia Eagles are Super Bowl champs, and I think that was one of the most amazing Super Bowl games I have ever seen in my life. That was a beatdown. Oh boy. Hi. Good morning. Thank you. Yeah, that was fun. I love that game. I think my wife and I have watched it at least 3 times since. And some of the other playoff games as well. Those are some fun ones. If you had seen them. And my only regret is I did not go into Philly for the celebratory parade. I really wanted to, but one, it was cold. I mean, it was like somewhere in the 30s. And I have been to some events in Philadelphia, Mummers Day parades. I think I did go to the last time the Eagles won Super Bowl. And it's wall-to-wall people. That's not so bad, but most of them are not sober. So that's really crazy. And I think there was about 1 million people that showed up that day, and there were just porta potties. That's a recipe for disaster. So, that's going to be a hard no for me. And my wife was saying, like, yeah, I know you want to go, but it's just going to be crazy. I think it's going to be more of a hardship than enjoying it. And, we just enjoyed watching it on television. Yeah. And so now here we are. It's March 12th. And I am back to riding because the weather is now warm enough. This weather has been crazy. This is one of the longest times I've been off my bike. Usually, like around December until like maybe mid-January. And you know, it gets cold here, but not that cold, not so cold that, you know, I can't ride. And usually if it's above freezing temperatures, above 32, and you know, preferably like if it's in the 40s, but it's been like down to the 20s and even the teens. Yes, it's winter, but around here it doesn't really get that cold, at least not for that long. But I think today is going to be like somewhere in the 50s, and you know, more no rain. So here I am. It's nice, because if not, you know, I was just taking trains. So I hope everyone has been enjoying the, hopefully the return to the riding season. New year. Lots of things to look forward to. I feel like I almost have my year planned out. Darn it. Towards, I want to say the beginning of May, I hopefully will be attending my first scooter rally. Now, I've been to motorcycle rallies, and I kind of have been to a scooter rally, but it was in Philly, and it was kind of like with our local Philadelphia scooter clubs, plural. Just want to, you know, going somewhere out of town for like a weekend or so, and I'm going to go with some of the scooter club members. And I'm looking forward to it. It should be a lot of fun. So that's going to be in May, and then, as I've been doing for, I think now this will be our 4th year, my long distance summer ride with R-rated Anthony, and possibly other people if it's within their schedule and means to do so. And we're looking at the going to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. I'm real excited. I'm thinking of heading down to like the Delaware shore and taking a ferry into Virginia, I believe it'll be, and then riding down into North Carolina. That should be fun, because I don't want to just make it just riding on the freeway the whole way down. Just make it something a little different, more adventurous. And possibly also in June, I'm looking at maybe flying out to the West Coast. I've got some family out there who I have not seen for quite some time, really not since the pandemic. And if possible, I might go and attend the AmeriVespa 2025, another scooter rally. I won't have my bike with me though, so flying out there, but you know, maybe I can rent one. Or, you know, maybe they'll have some test rides or something. We'll see. So, feels like it's almost like a new bike, a new year. Given all the changes and stuff, maybe a new me. For the better, I hope. We shall see. Alright, this is always good. No one is illegally parking in the corral. As a matter of fact, I got it all to myself. And despite that white line over there, the edge of the corral is, believe it or not, where the sign is. There we are. All right. So it's good to make it in one piece. All right. Like I said, good to be back. And hopefully this will be one of many more motovlogs to follow. But hey, if you're back on the road, let me know. Share your thoughts. Always listening to and enjoying comments from other riders, for those watching my videos. Until next time, thanks.